I mean, NBA, hit me up. I see the food you're eating in the bubble. Doesn't look great. You want some of this baby octopus? Give me a call. I'll pass the COVID test. I'll fly out there. I'll fly myself out there. I gotta make sure the squad's being healthy, eating good. Can't win an NBA title off a ham sandwich. Come on, man. Trying to get that ring. Alright guys, we're back on another edition of Cooking with Satch. This week we're whipping up something special. I went to the Korean supermarket, saw some baby octopus, and I got inspired. So we're gonna try something new. Never made this before. We'll see how it turned out. We're just gonna combine a bunch of flavors that I like and see how it tastes. You know, this is how I like to cook. I like to do things a little differently. We're rolling off the book, no recipe this time. Wearing my Lakers jersey out of respect for the squad being #1 in the West. Let's see how it goes. Shout out to our Lord and Savior, LeBron James. Bless up. So let's get it going. Like I said, I got these beautiful baby oysters from the Korean supermarket. I'm sorry, baby octopus from the Korean supermarket. Lots of great tentacles there. You know, right now it doesn't really look that appealing. It's still raw. If you ate this right now, it would probably taste like shit and be really rubbery. So that's why we're gonna make sure to cook it properly. We're gonna marinate it in a little salt, pepper, red pepper flake, lemon, olive oil concoction. We're gonna sous vide it, and then we're gonna saute in the pan, make a little chili pepper, garlic, olive oil sauce to go on top. It's gonna be phenomenal. So I'm gonna take these beautiful baby octopus here. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my original marinade. So like I said, salt. And, you know, definitely be liberal with the salt and pepper. You wanna taste your food. You don't really wanna taste the fishiness of the octopus. You really just want to taste the flavors that we're going to put into it, and the sous vide is really going to help us get there. There we go. Get it all nice and seasoned. Hit it with a little fresh lemon juice, my favorite. Perfect thing to put with any seafood dish. You know what, I'm going to do actually one more. Do a full lemon. Just to make sure we get all that lemon flavor in there. There we go. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for this. All right, cool. So we got all of our lemon in there. Go ahead and hit it with a little olive oil. Get the olive oil thing going. Now I'm just gonna give it a good mix up. And the reason why we're mixing it up in here is I really want to make sure everything's evenly coated. All of our octopus is properly marinated, gets all the juices in before we go and vacuum seal it. All right, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and get our vacuum sealer ready. And you guys have seen me use this thing before. You see this in somebody's house, don't call the feds. No need to snitch on them. Great culinary tool, vacuum sealer. I know it can be used for other things, but we'll cover that later. It's a different episode. Let's go ahead and bag this up. And I want to be careful to not hit the top of this because I don't want to do anything to mess with the seal. If it doesn't seal properly, it's not going to be good, especially when you're cooking with the sous vide. That's why I don't like using just a Ziploc bag. You can do that, but I like to make sure everything's properly sealed in there so that there's no air bubbles, nothing comes through, and it all cooks properly. I'm gonna throw this juice in there as well. Look at that, beautiful. All right, so there we go. Bagged up baby octopus. Let's go ahead, vacuum seal this in my vacuum sealer. Pop it down, make sure it's locked. I'm setting it to moist since I do have some marinade in there. And let's do it. There you go. And as you can see, it's getting all the air out of there, it's suctioning in. This is gonna speed up the marination process, so it's really gonna help us get all those flavors locked in there before we go to cooking. And you always gotta make sure to give it a second to let it seal once it's done vacuum sealing, so that we have a solid thing there. Get some of this juice out, and look at that. Perfectly vacuum sealed. As you can see, there's no air bubbles. It's all in there, looking good. Already marinating the juice, speeding that up. Let's go ahead and throw it in the sous vide. And I got this heated to 134. We're gonna cook it in here at 134 for an hour, and then we'll come out and we'll saute it. So take a second, take a breath, do your meditation, drink some wine, we'll come back and cook that in about an hour. Perfect. All right guys, so let this sous vide for an hour. I went and filed my taxes, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and saute in this pan, get it nice and hot. So I got my olive oil heating up in here, getting that ready to go. Let's take a look at the octopus, see how we did. All right, be careful, it's hot. Oh yeah. And as you can see, it's already completely changed color. You know, before it was like white and clear and gross looking. Now it's got a lot of really good color. We're trying to see that purple. That's how you know that it's cooked. You could technically eat this right now, but we're really gonna wanna go ahead and saute it to get that extra texture, get those tentacles nice and crispy. So you see all that purple on there? That's how you know we did a good job. So we'll go ahead and take it out of the bag. Again, I want this pan really hot, like ripping hot, smoking hot. And we're just gonna flash these in there for like a minute. So make sure your pan is nice and hot. And you also wanna dry off the octopus before you put them in. Anytime you're going from the sous vide to a pan, make sure you dry it off, because if you're trying to get it crispy, any of that liquid is gonna shut it down. All right, so I got all my octopus pieces out. Move this over here. Pan's looking hot. See, we got some smoke going. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this in. And we should hear it sizzle. Oh yeah, just like that. That's what we're looking for. Woo! Let's go, baby. And like I said, we're just gonna give this a minute. A little flame ain't bad. I'm never scared of a little flame. If you're scared of flame, you know, you probably shouldn't be cooking anyway. You know, this is what we live for. We're sickos over here. Get this going. Use my tongs, move it around. And again, I'm just going for color and crispiness on here. So it doesn't need to do too much. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. And then I'm gonna squeeze a little lime juice on top. So I wanna lock in that flavor. I love the flavor of citrus and seafood combined. It's gonna be tremendous. So here we go. Oh yeah, you hear it sizzling up already. Oh, it smells so good, guys. It's gonna be a winner. Can't wait to try this one out. This is what I love about cooking. Finding a little inspiration, coming up with something new. All right, so this is looking good now, nice and crispy. I'm gonna go ahead and take my baby octopus. I'm gonna throw it over here. Make sure you get it all out. I'm gonna let that chill over here while I work on the sauce. But you see, we still got a bunch of that flavor from the octopus in there. I'm gonna put this back on. Throw the rest of my olive oil in there. And then I'm gonna start sauteing the rest of my dish. So we got some oil in the pan. I'm gonna throw my chiles first, because I really want those to get more done. We got some serrano chiles from Mexico. We got some chile rojo from Mexico. And again, we're just gonna go ahead and get those going nice and easy. And once we get that going, and we feel like it's cooking enough, then we can go ahead and throw our garlic in. So I'd say these are looking pretty good. Got some color to them. Here comes the garlic. And I like to add the garlic second because I don't want that to get too done. Sometimes if the garlic gets too burnt, it gets a little bitter and it doesn't taste as good. But I want to get it just nice and caramelized. And we're just going to keep an eye on that, watch it, move it around, make going good. It already smells delicious. It's gonna be phenomenal. All right. Now that's looking good. I'm gonna throw my parsley. I just chopped some parsley, and this is gonna help cool it down. So once I see this is looking good, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off, and I'm gonna add the parsley, and that's gonna stop the cooking. And it's gonna make a great sauce for us. Yeah, look at that. Move it around. And again, I don't want to burn the parsley. I don't want to cook it too much, but I do want to cook it enough to just break it down a little bit, stew it, bring out those flavors. Yeah, it's looking great. All right, I'm gonna throw it in here. So move this out of the way. We got our baby octopus chilling. Let's go ahead and dump this in. All right, and now I'm just gonna give this a good mix up. Oh yeah, that's phenomenal. Smells so good right now. Can't wait to try this out. I think we got a winner, guys. Just follow your instincts, man. You feel strongly about something, you got some flavors you want to try out, just go for it. And if it's wrong, you can always add to it, you can change it a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect your first time. But it's important to try new things. That's how you find out that magic. A little bit more olive oil for the sauce. Oh yeah. That's looking phenomenal. All right, let's plate it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use this sauce we made as a base. All those chiles, all the garlic, all the parsley is gonna sit as like a bed, and then we're gonna put our squid on top of it. Sorry, octopus. I don't know why I keep saying squid. All right, so we got that there. Go ahead. Plate the octopus. This is some next level stuff right here, guys. Some next level shit we're working on. Look at that. Phenomenal. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of the juice on top. Come on, man. Who's better than us right now? This is gonna be phenomenal. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's give it a try and see how it goes. This is in preparation for when I retire in the Mediterranean. Got a beautiful color to it. Smells phenomenal. Just like I thought, sensational. You don't really get too much heat from the chilies because we went and cooked them. They usually reduces the heat. It is spicy, but I like things spicy. I'm a sicko. Sickos only. All the citrus is coming through and the parsley just evens everything out. Garlic's phenomenal, it's delicious. Come on, man. I feel like a Spanish king right now. Man, that's delicious. When I retire in the Mediterranean, I'm just gonna eat this every day, all day, every day.